So who is your favorite American actor?
Oh, Christian Slater.
Christian Slater?
Yeah.
Because of Gleaming the Cube?
I love that movie.
No, the first thing I saw him in was a movie called Wizard? Little Wizard? The Wizard? Which one was it?
Oh, The Wizard.
Yeah.
The one where they go to
Fred Savage?
California.
Yeah.
They go to California for the gaming contest.
And then there's a host of the big Nintendo tournament, and he's like this really creepy guy.
Didn't Nintendo like make that game?
Christian Slater was not a creepy
That movie, I would assume
yeah.
so.
I think
he was
they're
like the protective older brother. I don't think he was a creepy guy in that.
No, the guy who ran the tournament.
Oh, he
Because
was
he grabbed
creepy,
the girl's pigtails.
Yeah, that was
And he
weird.
called him dimmy.
He was very touchy. He was very touchy. Christian Slater's a really good choice. April?
He's a babe. I can't pick one.
It's hard.
I can't pick one.
I like Jean-Claude Van Damme, but he's not American. So I think Steven Seagal.
No. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Because of all the neck breaking and the sweet, sweet little ponytail he's got.
He can be if you pronounce his name like Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Van Damme. From Austin, Texas.
He's got great kicks.
What about your favorite Canadian movie star?
I don't think I know. I feel like people are like secretly Canadian. Like
Yeah.
I like them and then you find out they're Canadian.
I can name 5 right now.
Name 5.
Ryan Reynolds.
Ooh.
That's my favorite.
Boom.
NEATOCO.
Hi, I'm April.
And I'm Vuko.
And I am Seth.
And this is That's NEATOCO, the show where we tell you about a bunch of cool stuff. July 1st is Canada Day, and July 4th is Independence Day.
America.
So today is going to be a very country-loving episode.
What's the difference between Canada Day and Independence Day?
Fireworks?
They're two different countries?
We do. Well, I meant like, how old is Canada?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, don't ask me things that
Are you
embarrass me.
Canadian?
How long has America been independent?
It was 1776, right?
Ever since Bill Pullman gave that speech.
He was the best president.
Have you been waking up lately feeling like the world is a giant garbage fire? Well, then today's episode is going to
It
brighten
is.
your spirits because we're going to focus on the best of Canada and the best of America to distract from the crap that's happening around us. Let's get into it.
It'll make you feel better.
Let's dig right in there with all the feel goods.
And of course, me being Canadian, I want to start with Canada. And I'm going to start with perhaps the most Canadian thing that you cannot eat, as in like poutine you can eat, and that's the most Canadian thing in the world.
Waffles? Are waffles? Like syrup and waffles? Isn't that
No.
Canadian?
That's not Canadian.
No?
That's
No.
Belgian.
Is it like a Vermont thing, though, syrup?
If you straight chug syrup, that's Canadian.
Oh, okay.
So the Tragically Hip are perhaps the most Canadian band you are ever going to hear. They've been around since the mid-'80s, never really broke it into the States, but in Canada, massive.
Like, what would be like their American equivalent?
Oh, boy. Honestly, I don't really think there is an American equivalent because there's this unique sense of patriotism in Canada for this band.
Okay.
And that it's something that's uniquely ours. We would like to see them succeed, and for a short while they did succeed outside of Canada, but we pride ourselves in it being us and representing us, and we don't want to share it with the rest of the world because it represents us and it makes us proud that it's something that the rest of the world maybe just doesn't understand. I don't know if it's a lyric thing, which is weird because their sound isn't necessarily unique in itself. It's just straight up garage rock.
So it's like
It's
your way of
so-
making up for Bryan Adams.
What's wrong with Bryan Adams?
Oh.
So last year, the lead singer was diagnosed with with brain cancer, terminal brain cancer, which was a shock for all of Canada. But still, he wanted to go out on a high note. He's still alive. I don't want to make it sound like he's dead.
I'm all bummed out over here.
But he wanted to go out on a high note, so he wanted the band to tour Canada one last time. And it was a big deal. The shows were massive. The last show, it was in such demand that CBC, which is the Canadian public broadcast sort of thing out there, they announced they were going to show the concert for free.
Aw.
They're like a national treasure.
They are totally 100%
So
a
innocent
national
and
treasure.
sweet.
So they just announced a documentary following the lead singer, Gord Downey's his name, and his trek going through finding out about brain cancer and this whole tour. And they haven't announced full details yet. They put up a teaser trailer, I guess you can say.
Yeah.
But they're going to be announcing full details for the documentary on Canada Day.
Oh,
But anyway,
hey.
nothing
Waiting
more
for the
Canadian than
holiday.
that.
Right?
So that is about
Canadian.
as Canadian as you are going to get.
That's very Canadian.
about it.
Okay. Okay, we're going to talk about something American now. No offense.
I'm American too. though.
Are you?
Yes.
How does that work?
He's
My
bi.
mother's American.
He's bi.
I'm the best of both worlds.
Oh, you're a half and half.
I'm binational. Is that a term?
It is
I just
now.
coined it.
Yeah,
Can
it
be.
works.
It can be.
In the heart of Texas, a very American place,
Texas.
Austin, there is a company called Mondo, and they started through the Alamo Drafthouse, which is a movie theater that is super rad. If you live in Austin, go there.
They hosted that Wonder Woman all women's thing, the Alamo Draft House.
Oh,
There's more than just the one in Austin. There are actually, I think, 7 or 8 locations. I know they're opening up one.
they're opening one downtown.
Yeah,
I'm very
LA.
excited about that. But they do like all like cool parties and special events and stuff like that. So they did like really cool movie posters, which started like Mondo. So they do like special movie posters, and they're doing toys and vinyl,
For a few years, they would put their posters up online.
and they would go
And
away immediately. Yeah.
Before you could blink, they were gone.
Yeah.
Gone.
That sucks.
Yeah. But they are doing, I believe it's the 4th annual MondoCon, November 4th and 5th, I think.
Yeah.
Is that right? Yeah. So it's MondoCon. It's a little mini Mondo convention. It's pretty cool. You should go.
I haven't been to the first 3, but I think this year is finally the year.
I think
I'm
we
gonna
should go.
I'm ready to go.
I'm down.
To Texas.
Let's go. Yeah, to Austin. Have you been to Austin?
Do you know what happens in Texas?
There are
What
chainsaw massacres. Often.
They're going to have speakers and panelists, artists.
Food trucks.
Oh, yeah, food trucks. You always got to have food trucks at a con. But that's when you can get all the hard-to-get stuff online. So
your best
if
chance to
you
get it.
really want to get some Mondo stuff, this is probably your best chance to get all that exclusive stuff.
It's also a good chance to meet a lot of the artists that
Mm-hmm.
won't actually get a chance to show up at Comic-Con, because this is much more for a dedicated, like,
Yeah.
Exclusiva.
Yeah.
So even though I'm not Canadian, I am very much American. I am a huge fan of an artist named Jason Edmiston, who does just basically pop culture paintings, and they're amazingly realistic looking. He actually has a Texas Chainsaw Massacre one where it's like the eyeball. You can see Leatherface in the eyeball, and it's super cool. Very excited about it.
It looks like a photo.
You should really look up his art, and you should buy his prints and support artists like that.
Support artists.
I
Support the
also
best
think
artists.
he is going to be at MondoCon.
Oh, really?
I think
he
so. I
really?
know he's been at the last couple.
They haven't announced anybody yet,
That's a
but like
reason for me to go.
he's been there before.
Oh, I'm in the know. Oh, I know.
Seth knows people, okay?
Oh my goodness.
Let me call him. Hello, Canada? Yeah, hook me up with Jason, please.
He's got a direct line.
Jason!
God.
Yeah, it's Seth. Canada Seth. Are you going to be at MondoCon? No, I'm Canadian, you can tell me.
So on your hand phone, what service providers? I have Verizon.
I'm on the phone.
Okay, so there's an American artist.
Yes.
His name is Bruce White, and he does paintings on black velvet.
So cool.
So we have a friend who is friends with Bruce White. He works on the show, and he wrote Americarati, and he's gonna tell us about it.
Do we apply?
I'm just like,
Please.
oh,
Hi, guys.
hi.
What's going on? That's
Scoot in.
Oh, yeah.
Just-
That's great.
Tell us about your friend Bruce White.
Sure. Bruce White is from Kentucky. He's an amazing artist. He actually works in a tattoo shop called Tattoo Asylum. And he's done a bunch of the work on me. Him and
Did
his
he do
friend.
this?
Bruce, he did this stuff,
Oh,
like all this. He
wow.
and Jonas Britt did pretty much everything on my arms.
Is that Godzilla?
That's Godzilla
That's
on the front and
Godzilla.
Godzuki on the back.
Barkin?
Yeah.
Are you made out of velvet?
I am. I mean, my skin
Wow.
feels
Is.
like it's made out of velvet.
velvety smooth. Oh.
I use a lot of moisturizer.
Liverderm.
But super great guy. He started, I think his first show was at a little art gallery called Wootini's. And it was in North Carolina. And he had maybe, not a bunch, but like maybe 6 or 7 of the pieces up. It was the first time he'd done the black velvet. And it was like amazing. They were all
he does
different
like
kinds.
pop culture
He
icons
does.
and stuff.
Yeah, like the little
Cool.
portrait kind of things. He's worked on, he did a piece for Keanu, the movie with Key and Peele. He had a
Oh, the
one
cat
there.
movie.
Mhm. He did a Will Ferrell one for Will Ferrell. Pee Wee Herman had his piece up on stage and was
Oh,
like
that's
spin
cool.
around. Yeah, super cool stuff.
He's also
so.
a wrestling fan, is he not?
He is a wrestling fan.
A couple of years ago, he did a show at Gallery 1988 out in LA, and it was all black velvet paintings of wrestlers. Randy Macho Man Savage, $1 Million Man, Ric Flair one, which a lot
The
of
Ric
you
Flair one's
probably
good.
have seen because it's everywhere.
That Ric Flair one's amazing. It's
Love that
so kick
The
ass.
reason I brought this up is because he's got a second show coming up at Gallery 88 in July. So I believe the show is on July 13th is when it starts.
Ah.
So keep track of Gallery 1988 on social networking, or probably Bruce White, I would imagine. If
Yeah.
Yeah, follow Bruce
Velvet
White.
Geek. Yeah.
They'll probably put up some teasers, I would imagine. I remember he did that last time. So if you're a fan of wrestling,
That show is going to be a scream. No? Nothing? All right.
No. Okay.
I got to go pee. All right. See you guys.
thanks for letting us know.
Thanks.
When did you get here?
I don't know.
How did you get in?
I didn't even know. I thought the door was locked. I don't know.
So I think from the first one it was all wrestlers from the 80s. So this one is going to be wrestlers from the 90s. So
I
it's
saw a picture of
probably
The
going to
Rock
be
there. I saw The Rock
Yeah.
there.
Jeff Jarrett. I'm just going to name a whole bunch of
I
wrestlers.
would say, are you making things
I
up?
know. Is this the game where we have to guess
I'm
which
gonna-
is
I'm gonna
real
keep
and
going.
what's
Ted
wrong?
Bundy.
I'm going to keep going until
Ed Gein.
you find out which one is
Real?
fake. Is
Oh.
fake.
Okay.
Oh, guess the wrestler.
Brutus the Barber Beefcake.
Fake.
Fake.
Nope, he's real. Okay, the name is Mr. Perfect. Is that a real wrestler?
Yes, I've heard of him.
Abdullah the Butcher.
Abdullah the
No.
Butcher? I feel like that's a little bit racist and made
Real
up.
character.
No. Oh my god.
Cactus Jack.
That one's real.
That one's real.
Yes.
David Arquette.
Real.
So anyway, we're going to take a little turn back to Canada here and talk about Goon. It's a hockey movie. Quite arguably one of the best hockey movies ever. Not, Seth thinks that Slapshot is better, but I think that Goon is better. It's a Canadian hockey movie, and it stars Sean William Scott. And I don't think there's anybody else really that's famous in it.
Liv Schreiber.
Oh, Leif Schreiber is in
Oh
it.
yeah.
Jay Baruchel.
Oh, yeah, okay. So
Who
there's a lot of
also
other people in
directed
it.
the second one.
Did you direct the
Oh
second one?
really?
Yeah, he co-wrote the first one, and I think he directed the second one.
So that's why he had all the best lines in the first one. Because he co-wrote that shit.
Yeah.
That explains
He's
it.
like, I'm only writing a movie so I can do the line 69.
69. So they actually made a second one. It's not available here in the States yet because we don't get nice things, but it came out in Canada in March, and I'm super excited to see it. I'm resisting the urge to look it up online and watch it illegally, so I'm waiting for it to just come out so I can watch it like a good American.
It comes out in September. Yeah.
September 1st.
That's so far away.
very far away.
I don't even like hockey, and I fucking love that
Right?
movie.
Hate
It's
hockey.
awesome.
Hate hockey. Love that movie.
It's not really a hockey movie per se.
It's a
Playing
movie that
hockey
has
the
hockey
entire
in it.
time.
Well,
It's
they
about his,
fight.
like-
No.
Name me the team he was playing on.
The Highlanders. Suck my dick.
Damn it. I only have two things to say to you. Lay off my Percocet.
And do you have any
And do
fucking
you have any
Percocet?
Percocet? So I'm going to take a break from doing my Canadian stuff because, well, Canada's awesome. But I figure I'll give America a little bit of a, fair shake. So I'm going to talk about something I've been watching recently, American Gods. Now, I know it was based off a book by Neil Gaiman.
And was that a comic?
I still don't know what it's about. I know it stars Ian McShane, who's awesome in that cowboy show. What was the show he did?
Deadwood?
Deadwood.
Yeah, I was gonna say Westworld, but that's
He
not it.
doesn't swear
I liked
as
him
much.
in John Wick, but
He was good in John Wick.
Gillian Anderson was in it, and we love her.
I heard Dane Cook's in it, which I'm just so intrigued by.
It also has Peter Stormare, which he's hard to remember by name, but he's the guy from Fargo who shoves Steve Buscemi into the wood chipper.
And there's Kristen Chenoweth. Also Crispin Glover, who is, Marty McFly's dad.
Orlando Jones. Weird stuff happens. Very metaphysical stuff. Very
Supernatural.
No, spoilers.
And I gotta be honest, I don't even know what it's about.
Well, it starts with a guy, and he's in jail, and his name is like his Shadow, right?
Yeah.
His name of
Yeah.
the character, and he's in jail, and he's really excited to get out of jail and see his wife, and then tragedy. But I'm not going to spoil it. Just no tragedy. And Crispin Glover.
So we don't know what's going on, which kind of makes sense because the main character, Ricky, the guy who plays him, Ricky Whittle,
Ricky
plays
Whittle,
Shadow
yeah.
Moon. He doesn't really know what's going on either. So as he's starting to learn more, we kind of learn with him. So it's sort of like.
You're on the same page as the main
Yeah.
character.
Oh, okay.
You feel like you're part of it.
But I'm only 4 episodes in, and right now I'm at that. I don't know what's going on phase.
Yeah.
So I believe it's on Stars. Don't quote me on that, but quote me on that.
Okay.
Stars.
It's really fun to watch.
Yeah.
Like I said, I mean, there's not a lot of great stuff going on right now on TV, so this is one of the few things that you should probably keep your eye on. I know you've been planning on watching it.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us for another awesome episode of That's NeatoCo, and we're super happy to finally have April back.
Missed you
Finally.
guys.
You make it sound like it's so bad without her here. Like I'm just so
Oh.
around. Like
No, not at all. It was actually nicer
Yeah.
because there was only
I
one
love
person
that.
beating up on me as opposed to two.
Anyway, if you liked what you saw here, don't forget to hit that like button, and also, and more importantly, hit the subscribe button below so you never miss out on a new exciting episode of That's NEATOCO.
Go enjoy all the Independence Days.
Yes.
How are you guys celebrating?
I'm probably gonna wear a bikini and set off fireworks in
My
places
crackhead
I shouldn't be
neighbors set
setting off fireworks at.
Yep. I enjoy the fireworks of my neighbors because I am cheap.
I'm gonna eat hot dogs, but I don't know what I'm doing for the holidays.